Even though it feels like a need and you crave it, and it feels amazing and all these other things, the reality is it's only a chemical reaction designed to make you breathe. That's literally it. You're starting out the year strong, you're on semen retention, or maybe you just consider yourself to just be alone. You're single, you're working hard on yourself, you're starting the year out on a lonely journey. Maybe you got a business you're working on, maybe you're working on your physique, maybe you're doing both, but you just crave a girlfriend so bad. You keep asking yourself, why do I crave this when I'm better alone? There's so many benefits of being single, there's so much free time, and I can just pierce through my goals, but something's distracting me. This loneliness, this feeling that I can't be alone. Or maybe it's even cravings for lust. These are some deep, big questions that I was asking myself a year ago, and I just so happened to find the answer. I just want to start by saying that we live in a society where being alone is frowned upon. And trust me, brother, that doesn't make it easier for any of us. So men who are alone on their journey, they gotta distance themselves from society. I am distanced from society. So brother, I'm gonna assume that you're on semen retention. Because if you're not, then there's not really any point in doing this anyway. You might as well go out there and chase women. First thing you need to understand is you need to have a big purpose. You need to have something that you're working on. You need to be working on something big. You need to be occupied. You gotta bury yourself inside your work, man. You gotta be training 5-6 days a week, and you gotta be grinding out on whatever it is, a business, a product, or a service you have. Alright man, so you gotta be working on those things full time. And brother, if you're craving intimacy with a girl, you gotta cut out all women from your life. And don't misunderstand it, I'm not saying cut your mother or your family out of your life. You guys know what I mean when I say women. The girls on Snapchat, the girls on Instagram, the girls at high school, the girls at college, the girls. Cut them out because there's no point in talking to them, thinking about them, or even hanging out with them. You also gotta change how you look at women, and you gotta change how you look at love. It's not normal to crave intimacy or a girlfriend so much to the point where it's distracting you. What has happened is you have amplified these emotions through addiction and a lack of awareness. You actually make it worse than it is. And what I mean by that is, for an example, you're walking out in public and a girl jogs past you. You get this overwhelming surge of lust feeling, or just this urge to talk to her. And let's say you do a glance. You have a glance at her. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's at her butt. I don't care if it's wherever. If you're not looking for a girlfriend and a girl walks past, you don't look at her. Just plain and simple. But you do, and you have a little tiny glance, you pull yourself away and you're like, oh no, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. And then you think about it, oh man, how'd I get rid of this? Why am I so down bad, man? And this is all because of your perception of her. This is all because of your perception of it. In that situation, if you think about it, this is what you think about. You're annoyed and frustrated about the clothes that she's wearing. You over-sexualize it when you think about who she is or what her priorities are. And you have conditioning beliefs that make you think that you need to lust. I had this exact same issue. What I did to fix it is the next time a girl came jogging by, instead of thinking about, oh, she should be wearing more clothes or whatever we think about as men. And this is even if I do think about her, if I end up accidentally catching myself glancing at her. I just think to myself, she's out there, she's jogging, she's killing it. She's a girl that doesn't look ugly, good for her. So for one, it's about your perception of it, and two, it's about the words that you use. So instead of saying, man, the chick over there, she's so hot, say something like, the girl over there doesn't look ugly. The girl over there looks like she takes care of herself. You need to change your words. In fact, don't have lust in your vocabulary. When you start getting an urge, don't tell yourself, oh man, I'm getting so down bad, I'm getting so lustful. Tell yourself, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable right now. Or say, you know what? All this is just an action signal. A signal for me to take action. This urge is telling me that I need to take action on my purpose, my business, that I need to go to the gym. The next thing you need to do is don't let the thought enter your mind. You need to be more mindful of your thoughts. You're letting the lust in without even realizing it. One of the bigger quotes that I have for lust is, kill the monster while it's little. And what I mean by that is you have to, metaphorically speaking, just visualize this, just metaphorically speaking, grab your brain. The environment doesn't control this. A girl doesn't control this. The wrong circumstances doesn't control this. I control this. That's when you actually grow. That's when you realize, when you accidentally glance at a girl, it doesn't mean all of a sudden you're down bad for 2 weeks. Because brother, just realize, women are gonna wear what they wear. Temptation's just everywhere. Just deal with it. Realize that this feeling for love, this chemistry for a certain girl or any girl, that almost high feeling that you get when you're talking to a girl that you want. Even though it feels like a need and you crave it, It feels amazing and all these other things. The reality is it's only a chemical reaction designed to make you breathe. That's literally it. That's all that this is. And maybe a girl's talking to you and you're forced to talk to her, hey, and man, it happens to me all the time. A girl comes up to me, hey, what's your name? You should play volleyball with us, blah, we're talking. You feel the chemistry in the air and you get this high, you get this hit. This happens to me all the time because girls aren't not sexual creatures. Some of them might want a relationship with you. Some of them might even want to have sex with you. Be logical, be reasonable, but reject them. Because right now you're on your own. This is your own journey, bro. Be aware of that. Be aware that love and all this chemistry stuff is not what it actually feels like. All it is a chemical reaction designed to make you breathe. Just remember that. So what does that mean, Ashton? That means it goes away. You talk to the girl, she's super nice, she asks for her number, you try to block it out, say no. That drop because of that hit is only temporary. Soon you'll forget about the girl. Soon you'll forget about the number and all that stuff. But you need to be mindful of it. You need to let the thoughts go. Right? And as long as you do those things, the craving will only be temporary. Keep focusing on your purpose, bro. Don't give up. Make sure to take life seriously. See you guys next time. Peace.